Hello. Hello, Rosie. I don't know if you can hear me or if you're still trying to figure out Amazon. Might be easier if I help you on the live, maybe speaking. Oh, okay. I'm speaking very loud. Am I? I'm talking normally. Maybe you want to hear me. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Hello, everyone that's just joining. I've only just gone live. Say hello in the comments if you so wish and feel confident enough to. It's my volume. And also let me know what you guys are reading. I am in the process of trying to decide what I want to read from today. Probably this. Hello. How do you pronounce your name? I don't want to butcher it. I'm so sorry. Is that... Oh, no. Aria? I don't know. Help me out. I don't like butchering people's names. Hello, Sunny is here. Nope. Oh, okay. How do you say your name? I'm very sorry. I need to read too. Here we come again with the name butchering. Like a ray of sunshine. Araya. Oh, that way. Okay. Do you know, I was thinking that as my second option, if I'm completely honest. But I didn't want to say another way, just in case I made it worse. So Araya, that actually sounds really nice. It's really pretty. It's better than Katie, which is my name. So how are you today? And what are you reading, Araya? You're welcome. I don't know what I did, but I thought Araya, like you write it with an A, but it's even better now you pronounce it. I'm reading the last book of the Darkest Minds trilogy. Ooh, how did you find the second book? Because the first book I've got, I need to reread the first book. I've reread it like 3 times, and I've given it different ratings every time, and I've read it in different formats, and I really just want to reread it again because I keep forgetting what happens. So yeah, I need to reread the first book, and then the second book I need to just continue. I just need to continue on with series. I got this horrible thing where I just don't continue on with series. My dog's head is on my foot. It's cute, but I'm actually hurting sitting like this. I am like that when my cat sleeps on my chest. Like, I'm literally like, oh, you're so cute, but you're really heavy. See if you can work out, Rosie, how to add the German A Court of Mist and Fury to your wish list, and also make sure your address is added to your wish list as well. Once you work that out, send me the link to it, because I want to see if there's a way that I can buy it or something. I just want to see if I can. Only missing the outro song now. Ooh, is that for your video? That sounds exciting. I don't go to the toilet or get drinks or food when he's sleeping. My boyfriend gets angry because I don't want him to move if the dogs are sleeping. Sometimes I feel bad when I've got to either go to the toilet, like especially in the morning. If I need to go to the toilet and I go to the toilet, sometimes the cats follow me, but they just look so comfy and I feel so guilty when they move. But when you gotta go, you gotta go. Oh, for your February TBR, ooh, are you gonna do a video? Because if so, yes, I'm all for that. Wish this is on private. I'm gonna see how I do this. Yeah, I mean, like it's pretty easy. I would like to say I've changed my address now on mine. I think I need to like double check because that's sent to my old address. Let me have a looky real quick. Let's have a look. Where do I go into? More, manage list. Delivery address. Yes, it's changed. Oh my goodness. The delivery address used to be my nan's address. So I've had some books arrive at my nan's and I'm like, luckily it's my nan's though, and not a place I used to live that they'd be like, what's this package doing here? What have we got here? Dogs are always sleeping. Yeah, animals, I swear to God, they just sleep so much. Gotta wait until I've got to walk again. I'll just wait 2 hours every time. I'm like that. Well, if you've got a bladder that you can hold for 2 hours, then that's pretty good. I mean, I sometimes can, but no. Finished filming and editing. Nice. Also came out with a new TBR game. Ooh, I'm very excited to see it. You must make sure you link me when you do that. It's not so bad. Oh wait, it's not easy. I'm very bad at this. Shit. How do I make the list non-private? I think if I go into mine, I might be able to help you real quick. Let's see. Oh, Katie's wish list. I think you go on to manage a list. Let's have a look. Yes. So like when you're on your wish list, there on the right hand side there'll be like 3 dots and it will say more. And you click on that and then you click on manage list. And then on the manage list, it will literally have a section where it will say privacy and a tab that will either say private, public, or shared. Maybe I should make this public. What happens if I make it public? Does the link? I don't know. Oh, I'll make it public. Does that change my link? I don't know now. View only. Copy link. Don't know now. I've made it public. It was on shared. Oh, I don't know. Whoops. I don't even know what I'm doing now. I should probably just leave it the way it was. Sometimes when I touch things, I make it worse. Right, we'll leave that on shared. I don't know what I'm doing. Where are we? So superpower, I can hold it forever. It's one of my only qualities. Hello, Victoria. Nice to see you. How are you doing? What are you reading? I can't find the settings where you make the list into the default one. Is this the first sprint? Yes, I've only just literally come on. Coming up to 10 minutes ago now. So we'll do one in a few minutes, about 1:45, if everyone's cool with that. How long should we go for? My sister's wish list is default and I can't seem to change it. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do with my list. I don't know what the difference between public and shared wish list is. Like, I just kind of want to see if this link is any different to my other one real quick. But yeah, I wonder if what are you guys up for reading? German Amazon uses DPD and it's far away from where I live, but it's okay. It's in a whole different village. Shared means others can also add to that list. Oh, I thought that was the other one. I thought that was, there's an option you can like share it so people can, maybe that's what public is, or maybe I won't public it then. See, it doesn't really tell you what they do. It just says public, shared. But if you share it, you can decide who can edit and who can't. So I'll keep it on shared, I think. I just won't do anything. It's just easier. Where are we? It's a whole different village. Go Amazon, real nice. Shared means I was okay. No, shared means they have the option to add and remove items. Yeah, but when I go onto my shared, I can choose if somebody can view it only, or if someone can view it and edit it. So when I go onto that option, if I want to share the link, it's a link that people can view only, if that makes sense. Because I can have two different links on my one. I can have it where they can either view it or view it and edit it. So I always choose the view it option. This is really nice. I've not been to McDonald's in ages. And I went to get my vaccine today, COVID vaccine. And on the way back, I was like, oh, I just want to pop into McDonald's. And they do this, what is it now? It was, I've forgotten the flavour. Nuggets. Toffee, that's it. Toffee. It's a toffee coffee. Toffee latte. It's so nice. It's really nice. I'd happily go there just for that. Pardon me. Yes, I found E4 last box. Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, we've got a minute. Or what should we go for? Like 20 minutes or something, just to like warm us up? Like do something for 20 minutes? If everyone's happy for 20 minutes. It's always good to start with a small one. I figured it a bit out, but not all, because it keeps saying my old address. I deleted the address, but it still says there for go on my wish list. So when I went onto my wish list to change my address, when I found that it went to my old address, it's literally on the same tab. It's on the managed list on the right hand side under the excuse me, under the three dots that say oh goodness gracious. And there's a section where it says delivery address, and you can change it there. That's what I did for mine on the UK Amazon. 20 is good, cool. I've got a 20-minute timer up. Stop messaging Rosie. Is it even possible to add a pickup point for others to see, because I don't have a home address? On your wish list, it doesn't show your full address if somebody is buying you a gift. Amazon and yourself can see your address, but it won't ever show your full address if you're sharing your wish list. You need to change the address in the wish list itself as well. I like that you can hide the address so you don't have to fear anyone. Yeah, it's a pretty good option. Right, I'm going to start the 20-minute timer, and we will continue on with, I mean, I can message you, but I want to start a sprint for people. So I'm going to start 20 minutes from now. Oh, that's not, how did that come up? Right, the timer started now. Let's read for 20 minutes or do whatever for 20 minutes. See you all in 20 minutes. I'm going to mute myself. don't know if you can hear the bell that goes off, but yeah, that was the timer for 20 minutes. That went really quickly. What did you guys get done in your 20 minutes? Did you do reading? Did you do anything productive, like housework or schoolwork, uni work? Or let me know what you guys did. I wrote in my journal for the day. I'm just updating my reading journal for yesterday. And the next sprint I should be able to do some reading. Oh, you can hear the beep, that's good. Yeah, I kind of wanted it to be that I'd start a timer, and then when it beeps, I unmute so that you guys can hear when it stops. Okie dokie. Yeah, Rosie, I want to call you Evie, but like, explain how you don't have a house, like home address, because I'm trying to like figure that out. Like, if like you must have an address for where you live, right? Because I don't understand. Yes, I just saw your video, Sunny, of your cat that you sent me. That was distracting you from your work. Very cute. What song did you find for your outro? You're doing uni work. That's pretty good. I like to say these are just for anything. Like, these aren't just reading sprints, they're productivity sprints. You can do whatever you want, really. You can just sit there and meditate. You can sit there and relax. You can just lay down and appreciate life. Whatever you guys want to do. So where are we? So Araya, you said you read 4 pages because you got to get ready for your hair appointment. How lucky are you to have a hair appointment? Like, that's pretty cool. Because here, I don't even think hairdressers are allowed to work at the moment because of the lockdown. Wait a minute. All right, I'll wait 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Video will be up on Monday. Cool. That's nice. I'll schedule them so I can make sure I've got closed captions and stuff. That's nice. Sunny traveling. Ooh, nice. It sounds quite, I don't know, holiday like. Sunny traveling to the sunny travels. Do you ever like sit there sometimes and look at your books, and then you're like, you want to read them all at once? I think that's the stage that I'm at, and that's how I end up in a slump sometimes. I just want to read them all. And I'm like, oh, so many to read. Where do you begin? I literally don't know. Just don't know what to read next, Trying to keep to my TBR, but it's so difficult sometimes. It's the struggles of life. How do you guys feel about doing half an hour? Should we up it? Or should we do like 25? Maybe we'll go up like 5 minutes every time, so we can do 25. Should we do that? So we slowly increase the timer. Alex from Parks and Paperbacks made a cute new layout for me with intro and outro. I just need to find the theme music. Oh, that's nice. I know, Alex. They're really sweet. Need to find hitting music. I'm going to put my phone on silent because I'm in a group chat and they keep messaging. Let me know what you guys are reading if you're reading anything. But I just want to say, if anyone's lurking and they're just too afraid to message or they don't like messaging, that's fine too. I just want to make you aware that I appreciate you guys being here. I when I did do closed captions, I normally went to the automatic because for some reason YouTube understands the majority of the words that I'm saying. I had to change like 1 or 2 words. So for some reason, YouTube knew exactly what I was saying. Maybe I pronounced really well, I don't know. So yeah, but I just got so many videos to go up. So many from last year still that I suck as well. Okay, so I think we'll go again at 3:15 if everyone is happy to do so. I'm gonna go for 25 minutes. We will speed it up by 5. I'm gonna finish writing this journal, which won't take long, and then I'm gonna read some more of this. Is what I'm reading, by the way. I don't think I showed it today. This book in particular is the first bind up of the first 2 books are in the Mediator series by Meg Cabot. It's an old series. I can tell you now when this was published. 2000, 2001. That is how old the series is. But I must admit, to me, it's not written like it's an old series. So, yeah, I was like 10 and 11 years old. That's crazy. So, yeah, it's a very old book, but I'm reading it. For those of you that don't know what this series is about, it is about a girl called Susanna Simon, and she is a mediator. She can see ghosts, and her job as a mediator is to help those ghosts kind of find their unfinished business and travel to the other side. So it's a really, really funny teen book. Susanna Simon, she's a very spunky character. She reminds me a lot like Rose from the Vampire Academy series. She is just quite feisty and she's funny. She's literally really kick-ass. Literally on the back of the book, it just says, I can see ghosts, I can talk to ghosts, and if necessary, I can kick some serious ghost butt. And that literally probably pretty much describes the book. And she moves house in through the first book. And within like the first few chapters of the book, there's a like hot, think Spanish ghost that's in her room. And I have read this series before. This is a reread. But what I like about it is that these 2 team up together to help like solve the ghost crime. So sometimes ghosts can do like, they can create like cause havoc and everything. And obviously to keep the world away from anything paranormal, they got to try and stop that from happening. So it's really cool how like this hot Spanish ghost teams up with Susanna to like help in a way solve crimes, I suppose. But yeah, if you like the sound of it, like definitely get hold of it. It's really, really good. It's really fun. And it's Meg Cabot as well. She's awesome. She wrote the Princess Diary series, if anybody doesn't know. Cool. I've talked my way up to 15:15. So let's start a 25-minute timer now. As soon as it goes off, I'll unmute myself with it beeping. So 25 minutes. Let's get some shit done. That is your bell telling you to stop what you're doing and evaluate. How did you guys do? What did you get up to? And stuff. I finished updating my reading journal, and then I started listening to and reading High Stakes by Meg Cabot. And I listened to a chapter and 3 pages. Hello, Taylor. I'm not sure if you're still watching, but hello. Just want to vocally say hi. So you're really enjoying The Wicked Deep. That's by Shara Unshaw, isn't it? I quite like that book. It has an atmosphere to it, doesn't it? That sort of book. It's really good. 3 books though for the weekend for Polarthon. That's really good. Well done. And I think I remember you saying you're on Team Walrus. That's the same team that I'm on. Team Flop Flop. Rosie, stop trying to convert people to Team Penguin. You guys are just gonna lose. You just gotta face it. I don't know about reading so fast. I'm struggling with work lately, and I've only finished 2 books so far this month. Well, we're only in the first week of February, so I wouldn't really kick yourself too much. Anyway, we shouldn't be kicking ourselves anyway. We're in a pandemic thing here. Things are tough enough as it is. It's only 6th of February. I'm also finished 2 books, and that's a lot for me. Yeah, I finished 2 books this week as well. What is going on? I mean, February is always a busy month as well. So to hear you're struggling with work, I read 0 pages. Oh, well, that is just not good enough for you, but good enough for Team Walrus. Don't read anything at all, Rosie. We will win that way. They installed plexiglass in my classroom yesterday. My students are not happy about it, stoked about it. Oh dear. Yeah, I can imagine they won't be happy, but gotta deal with it, haven't we? It's crazy. You still need to explain the whole no. Yes, Rosie, you need to explain how you don't have a home address, an address, or even just an address in general. You live in a place, right? So you surely got an address to that place. Or where does your post get delivered to? Or does your post actually always get delivered to a drop-off point? I just don't. For me, I just don't understand how you don't have an actual address. So enlighten us, teach us of this. Between you and the students, or between every student? It's around every student desk. Wow, so you're in your own little isolation booth. I mean, if I was in school still, I would find that kind of cool. I don't know why. I would be yeah, I've got my own box. I mean, I was quite an isolated child anyway. I was just isolated away from everyone. So realistically, that's all right for me. I do have a home, but I don't have an address here. That doesn't make any sense at all. What the F are you on about? You have a home, but you don't have an address here. Please explain yourself. You have a home without an address. I don't know. I don't understand. Maybe go onto Amazon and just explain it to them. Say, I've got a home. I don't have an address, but I'd like to assign something towards my wish list that I normally get things delivered to. How do I go about that? Maybe just go there. I can understand they really don't like that. I wouldn't go to school anymore. It is very intimidating. It will take a lot of getting used to. You are confusing us. I don't know what to explain about it. Were you telling our friends to drive to when they want to visit? Basically, we kind of for example, if your address, I could initially look at it on Google Maps just to see where your tiny little place is. And then I can be like, I can see you on Google Maps, and then I can wave and just be waving, and you not waving back because you can't see me. But yeah, yeah, you must have an address. That's what we don't understand. I understand that Colin must be scary for them. I've got no friends, Sonny. I am. What about me? Your video is lagging. Oh, really? God damn it. Is it lagging now? I didn't hear anything about it. What about if you order food for delivery? Do you go, okay, drive to that tree and then turn left? Well, actually, Sonny, I tell them to go to the park and drive of the supermarket. Okay, so if I was like, Rosie, I'm going to go visit you. They've opened the borders. We've had our vaccines. I'm going to go and visit you. Like, what address would you give me that I would be able to stay at your place? That's kind of like what we're trying to get at. Like, don't understand why you don't have an address. Why would you get people to go a few minutes away from you? Do you not want to know where? Are you going to blindfold people when they get to the supermarket? Are you going to be like, park at the supermarket? I'm going to blindfold you so you don't see where I live. It's just so confusing. I think like Sunny is understanding me too, but like we just don't understand like how does that make sense? Like, why would you wait down a road like as some sort of drug dealer or something, and your name, your street has a name, but it's not your address? What is this? Is this some sort of like, I don't know, some sort of quiz or something? Like we have to figure out your address or something. Like you park at the supermarket down my road, I'll wait for you. Now you have to figure out exactly where I live. I knew it. You blindfold everyone. If your street has a name, how is that not your address? Yeah, that's what we don't understand. If your street has a name, how is that not part of the address? Like if it was, you know, Ik Hou Van Jou Street, then that would be your street, surely, right? How does it not make it your street? That's what we don't get. Oh my god. This is driving me insane. You can't register your address here. So, I don't know. Why can't you register your address? Like, I don't know. I just don't understand. This is difficult. This is too much thinking for me. Why would you do this to me? I'm glad that Sunny understands, though. There is one street number, but I don't live there. That's someone else. My post can't come there. You're making it so... I'm not making it hard. You're making it really hard. The street has a name and a number. Just say the street name and number. Amazon won't check it if it's actually yours. So, how do other people get their posts posted to them? There must be like, they must have addresses, surely. Or do you all have like some sort of postage place where you have to collect your postage from? The Netherlands sounds like a very fun place to be. You're really, really selling it that you don't have any home addresses. You cannot find out where I live because I don't actually have an address. I am I know why. It's because you're a Pokemon. I knew it. Yes, that would answer it. Other people then get your package and won't be happy about that. My parents live in a condo and have a street address, but that isn't their mailing address. They have a mailing centre. If you put it in GPS, doesn't take you to the house. Can't you just ask your neighbour if it's okay to put their number? Yes, we have to collect it, but you can't get packages, only letters. What? That makes no sense. What do you mean you can't get the packages, only letters? How do you get your package? Why'd you get a letter? That's very strange. I would just set up a post. Yeah, can you not? Oh, yeah, I think. I'm not sure actually. I've never ever. Let me have a look. Get a PO box. UK PO box surface. I think you do have to pay for them. I don't know what they charge though, so this would be interesting. I've never looked at it. Damn. It's like £92.50 for a year. That's crazy. I think I'd rather just keep it to my address. In the UK, we have Amazon pickup lockers located around places. I think there's a Amazon locker in my town. And I have seen them. They're very strange. I've never used them though because I've always had them delivered to address, but they're a good idea if you obviously don't want them left outside, or if you're not around, or if you're not there for a week or whatever. They're a good idea for things like that. For the wish list, I can't put down. Yeah, basically, Colleen, Rosie needs an address to put down for an Amazon wish list, but because she doesn't have an actual address, she's finding it difficult to be able to put a pickup location onto there because it's only asking for an address. So I would suggest personally, Rosie, that you go to Amazon directly and message them about this, because like I'm sure they've got some sort of backup. They might even be able to input it in for you. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe they've got the address location of the pickup point. I don't know. The package, when I order myself, the packages come to a pickup point. Yeah. I just put a friend or family's members address. Or Rosie, I mean, you could always put my address on it, and I'll just look after it for you for if and when I ever visit you. You won't get it for like quite a while, but I'll gladly look after it for you. Thing I found was £225 a year. Ooh. Or €225 a year. I don't have friends and I have no contact with family. They live a few hours away. I asked my boyfriend if it could come to his job, but they don't even want that. Usually the Amazon pickup station does have an address, so maybe the address is where the station stands. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, that maybe the Amazon pickup station has an address, and maybe you can put that address down. But I would ask Amazon first and just say, can I put down the address of an Amazon pickup point? And then, because surely it will come under your name. First, you got to walk your dog in 10 minutes. Okay. Katie, you won't get anything. No one has my wish list. You were asked. I wanted to see if I was able to, like, somehow use your wish list. You shouldn't be complaining anyway. I could have got you the book if it worked. I was just looking to see, like, if it did work, if there ever was a time when I had funds and stuff. All right, we're coming up to the hour, so we'll sprint again on the hour. I was going to say read, but like it's doing whatever we so wish to do. Productivity. / reading. So we're going up 5 minutes again. Oh my goodness, what have I just done? Oh, okay, nothing. Right. So I've set up 30 minutes this time. Rosie, are you using the excuse to walk your dog so you don't have to do any reading? That's very sneaky of you. I wasn't looking for a German book. I was talking to Rosie because she is struggling to get hold of A Court of Mist and Fury on the actual Dutch Amazon. It's out of stock, and I checked that myself. But on the German Amazon, which Rosie does use, it is in stock. I've checked on my Amazon as well. I've checked the Book Depository, and Wordery doesn't ship to the Netherlands anyway, but the Book Depository is out of stock. So realistically, we're just trying to find a copy of A Court of Mist and Fury because Rosie's library can't get hold of it or doesn't have it or something like that. And she really, really wants to continue on with the Court of Thorns and Roses series, but she can't get hold of the book. And the German Amazon has it, but Rosie won't get any funds until like the end of like the last week of February. Pretty much me as well. I won't get paid until 20th. So yeah, it's basically that's why I wanted to look at it just to see how much it was, because if Rosie could put a wish list address, then I might be able to get it for her. I just wanted to see if there was a way that I could purchase it for her. I think it was €8.99 for the Court of Mist and Fury book. No, I want your address because I want to stalk you. That was actually the main reason why I wanted your address. I just was trying to use Amazon as an excuse. But I'm going to have to think of another strategy now of how to get your address. I might have to get Sunny's help as well. Maybe Colleen can help me as well. Try and get your address. We will find it. I mean, I mean, yeah, just Court of Mist and Fury, you know? I'm looking at it right now. I know you want to live in my shed with the mice. Oh, you have some mice. Rosie has a very complicated relationship with cards, like money cards. Let's just say that. Credit cards, Visa cards. Yeah, exactly what Colleen says, Rosie. Touch base with Amazon Shipment Centre. See if you can use their address and they notify you when you get a package. Because it's worth having, because, you know, it's always worth having a wish list for anything. Like whether your birthday's coming up or Christmas or something. It's just easy just to be like, oh, just get me something from my wish list. And it's something that you want, isn't it? So in the Netherlands, we don't have credit cards, only when you have a lot of money. I have a bank card. Yeah, and I think Scribd uses a debit card because it takes money out monthly. Because I have a Scribd account. Anyway, it's on the hour. I've got half an hour timer here. I'm going to click on start. So let's do productivity / reading for half an hour. We'll see you guys in half an hour. I'll just type here 30 minutes from 0, just so people are aware. And Rosie, you may go and walk your dog, and hopefully you'll be back by the time this ends. I got to go take my daughter somewhere. See you guys later. See you later, Colleen. I think there's some sprints later at 6 p.m. in 2 hours' time. I can't remember whose channel, but yeah, 6 p.m. later there's some Polarthon sprints, I think, with JD Ray reads, I think. That is a test about the evening and use of the books. Colleen, it was nice seeing you. Absolutely. Goodbye, Colleen. Thank you for coming. It was nice to see you, and hopefully I'll see you later on in the sprints, possibly if you are joining later for reading. for who is it that's hosting those sprints? I have to quickly look. Let me have a look. I think it's on Ashley Frolic Fiction's channel. 6 p.m. There's Ashley, Jade, we've got Gavin, Becca, Cody, and B. And G for Book Roast. So they're on at 6 p.m. So I'll be watching theirs. So I'm only doing these until then. Okay, I'm going to mute myself now. The timer now says 27:30 seconds. Hello, hello. BP has gone off. What did you guys get up to? I listened to some more audiobook. I'm actually really enjoying like audiobooking and reading. Yeah, audiobooking. And I am listening to High Stakes by Meg Cabot, the second book in the Mediator series. And I listened to a couple of chapters in that one, actually. I think I listened to the rest of 5, 6. And I am now on 7. And I am nearly up to chapter 8. Flying through this already. So page 269 of this now. Ding. WTF is one division I am seeing a lot. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot as well. I think I believe it's on Disney Plus, but I don't own Disney Plus. And at the moment, I don't wish to get Disney Plus. I've already got so many other subscriptions that, I just, maybe it's something in the future that I'll get, but yeah, not at the moment. But I see that Rosie is back. Welcome back. Did you have a nice walk with your dog? It's featuring the Marvel characters Wanda, the red-haired woman that can move things, and Vision, the red man with a stone stuck to his forehead. Oh. When did you start it? What do you mean? What? When did I start what? I don't have Disney Plus. If that's what you're on about. I haven't watched it. Or when did I start the book? Is that what you mean? I don't really know what you mean. What I started. You're starting on me? Listen to 34 pages on ×2 speed. I cannot listen to ×2 speed for the life of me. I'm listening at the moment on 1.5 speed because the woman on this talks quite fast. So because she talks quite fast, I can follow her as she's like talking and like reading at the same time. So yeah. Did you just say WTF? Yes, I did, because I'm a woman and I don't wish to swear in my videos. Maybe later. Children could be watching. It's daytime. What are we here? Oh, I can watch that on someone else's accounts. That's nice. Oh, well, you have to let me know how you find it. Maybe, I mean, like, I've got so many subscriptions already. I've got Amazon Prime, I've got Netflix, I've got Scribd, I've got Audible, and I've now got Illumicrate and Fairy Loot as well. So many subscriptions now that I pay for. So maybe after this new place is sorted, when I've got funds sorted, Disney Plus could be something that I could look into, but at the moment, no. I don't know Wonder or Vision. Oh, you mean the book? I started listening to it last night. I started listening to it. I read 35 pages during the first sprint of Gavin. Yeah, so I read. Yeah, I was on page 38, 238 today. 238. There we are. So yeah, I've so far read like this much today. So I'm on 268 now. So yeah. I am happy that my parents have Netflix because we share it with family and friends. They decided to get Disney Plus and are sharing it with us. That's quite nice. I mean, my family's not big, so like, it's literally in this area, it's me, my nan, my aunt, and I live with Aaron. So my nan and my aunt They're not gonna get like a subscription like Netflix. They don't watch that sort of stuff. They just watch normal daytime TV. So really, it's just me and Aaron. I wet myself up. I just listened to so many audiobooks. I mean, like, I was going to listen to the audiobook today when driving to and from the vaccine centre, but I wanted to make sure that I was I wasn't focusing because I wanted to focus on where I was driving to. I always get anxious about being late anyway, so I don't want to be late for any appointments, but I was okay. And during that sprint, my arm, I don't know if any of you noticed, I started rubbing it. That's because I had a really random moment where I was like holding the book and listening to the audiobook, and I had an ache in my arm, when people say they get an ache. So like I started getting an ache in my arm. So that's like 3 hours after the vaccine that I've started to have my first side effect of an achy arm, but I'm told that is the most common one that people have got from this vaccine so far. And I had the Pfizer one, in case anybody wants to know or even cares. I wish I had a Lumicrate. I've only just had the email. I only just had the email for Lumicrates in January, and about 2 weeks later had the email from Fairy Loot saying that I could now subscribe. So I've subscribed to both Illumicrate and Fairy Loot now. This is the first time that I've subscribed to them. It's the first time that I've actually been normally financially okay. Now that I'm living with Aaron, like everything's just a lot easier. I can be able to afford these things, and like if I get a Lumicrate and Fairy Loot, I feel like they're like they're pretty good things to get. It's probably about £65 for both, really, because it's like £32 something for the box including postage. So if I treat myself to that a month, I don't feel so bad because I'm not spending as much at the moment. So yeah. Where are we? I have Scribd, Owlcrate, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, and Prime. My parents have Netflix, and then Disney through family friends. That's quite a lot. Yeah, I've got Scribd and Audible for the audiobooks. And then video-wise, I've got Netflix and Amazon Prime. Although I don't really watch the Amazon Prime Video so much, I do have some things saved on there that aren't on Netflix. But I use Netflix quite a lot. But yeah, subscription box wise, it's Fairy Loot and Illumicrate. That's just because they're UK ones. I did used to have Owlcrate, but there were 1 or 2 periods. I think it was 2 actually. If I think about it, there were 2 periods where they got stopped at customs and I had to pay a customs fee. So on top of paying a lot for the box, which was around £30, I had to pay about £11 or £12 customs fee on top of that. And I was just like, no, this is too expensive. It's getting close to like £50 now. I was just like, this is crazy price. And then when I asked Owlcrate, I was just like I would have thought like maybe a customs fee would be in the price of the box, but they said that they don't do that. So yeah, that's why I don't get Owlcrate anymore, which sucks because I'd like to get it as well, but it is what it is, unfortunately, when it's customs. So Owlcrate for Sunny is €43.05 a month. I mean, the euro is very close to £1 these days, so with deliveries and taxes altogether. For me, that's without delivery and taxes they charge when it comes in the country. Not too bad considering it's from America. Yeah, Katie, and tonight a UFO is going to pick you up. Eh? Why is a UFO picking me up? Oh, was it because of my arm? Oh, yeah, possibly. Who knows? I had them both too, but I decided to just cancel Audible. Not worth it with how much I listen to. To be honest, I normally have Audible if I can't get hold of the audiobook on Scribd and I really, really want to listen to the book. If I really can't get hold of it, that's when I use it. Also, I like with Audible because I have Prime. If I buy the physical book from Amazon, I can get the audiobook of it for $3.99. So that's why I also have Audible as well. I can get rather than using a credit, which is like $7.99 or something like that. I do it that way, so it's cheaper. I think I've got like 2 credits to use on it at the moment as well. I am mostly using Prime for ordering when my sister stays. Yeah, I mean, Prime for me it's helped me out so much this year already because of things coming in. I've ordered, gardening things. I've ordered, vitamins so that they can come the next day. So yeah, it's Amazon's definitely helped me. I know some people are really against Amazon, but for me, they've really, really helped me, especially with being unwell with glandular fever. I have to pay a customs fee every time if I was subscribed to a box, so I can't. Yeah, that's why I stopped Alcrate. That's why I've gone for 2 UK boxes, Fairyloot and Illumicrate. And I know the person that started off Illumicrate as well. Definitely, I've met her in person. She was a blogger before she started this Illumicrate business. So she's a lovely person. Yes, because of the vaccine, yes. Who knows what will happen? This is only the beginning. YouTube, I only got it because the ads just drove me nuts. Trying to work through my 3K watch later list and the ads just took ages. I put up with the ads, to be honest. Most of these days you can skip anyway. I just skip them. Most of the time, if I can't find the audiobook, I never had a situation where I really wanted to listen to something and I couldn't. I have ad blocker, but I'm using the TV via Fire Stick, so ad blocker doesn't work there. And I have Scribbler now. What's Scribbler? In the Netherlands, we don't have book boxes. Well, if we have, they are with Dutch books. Well, let's hope maybe one day that someone from the Netherlands will create a book box. I mean, that would be nice, wouldn't it? For you. Let's hope someone. Maybe you could be the starter of it. Oh my goodness, actually. I can just no. Creating a book box for everybody to order must be so much work, effort, time, and stress. My watch later is now 3651. That's crazy. I've been trying to keep my watch later for this year under 200 videos. It's very close at the moment. There's so many videos I just want to watch and I just don't have enough time. Scribbler is a book box from authors for authors. I think to create book box you need an address. Well, there you go, Rosie. Sorry. Oh dear. I still have videos from 2019. My actual watch later list, excuse me, has videos from a few years ago in. And I just used to add them when I was like, oh, I really want to watch that, but I just never had the time. So I created a watch later list for 2020. It's literally a playlist that I named Watch Later 2020. And I still got loads in that folder. And then I created a watch later list for 2021. So I've started fresh every year. If I do decide that I don't want to watch the videos from last year again, or it's gone past this point and I'm like, you know what? I don't need it anymore, then I can just delete the playlist. I still like the idea of putting videos to one side though. The recent video I was watching on my watch later for this year was Becca's January wrap up. I have zero watch later. I don't even know the list existed. Yeah, every time I go into a video, if you don't have time to watch it, or if you're like, I'll watch it later, there's an option to add it to watch later list. It literally would just say add to watch later. I just play the wish list from oldest to newest in the background. Yeah, I used to go through my playlist quite often, but yeah, these days just don't really. I try and watch some YouTube videos every day. I just select a few to sit down and watch. Like I'll watch a few whilst I'm eating lunch, or dinner, or I'll get a random period where I just don't want to read, so I'll watch some videos. But lately there seems to be so many like live reading sprint lives that I normally like join them just to support and participate. So because I join others' lives, I don't have as much time to watch bitchy videos, unless I will watch them in a sprint or something. That's another way of doing it as well. So shall we sprint again at 10 to the hour? And how long shall we go for? How long? Tell you what, Rosie, because you missed out on that sprint, you decide what you'd like to read for. You be the decider of the timer. You've got 20, 25, 30, an hour, hour and a half. Christ almighty. If you choose that, I'd kill you. I watch what I feel like watching, TBR and wrap-ups. I tell you what, my favourite videos to watch, TBR's wrap-ups and book hauls. And I also really like recommendation videos as well, when people say that they've got historical romance recommendations or fantasy recommendations or favourite videos as well. If people like, for example, I love watching people's top books of the year. So I've got a playlist as well that I've added some people's favourite books of 2020. I'm going to go through that. And I will try and read some people's favourite books of last year. My boyfriend will phone me again to ask what to get from the supermarket. He can't do it without me telling him, which is really annoying. 35 minutes or 30? What do you guys want to go for? 35 or 30? Give it a little vote. I mean, I'm happy with either, because I'm listening to the audiobook, so I don't mind. It depends if we wanna get some more reading done. By the way, Rosie, Lucas the spider. This is the only spider I'm not afraid of. And also baby spiders. I don't mind them. I had one crawl on me earlier, actually. Yeah, I love watching people's old videos of their favourite books from years ago. I don't know why. Something nostalgic about it. Let's go for half an hour. Let's just go for half an hour. It's a nice round number. Everyone's always seems to be happy with half an hour. So I'll start it as soon as my timer on my laptop says 10 to. You better read this time, Rosie. I'm not happy with you. You? Ouch. It's too dark. I can't see him. Maybe it's a good thing you can't see him. They all just need to die. I don't mind them so much unless they create webs around the house, or definitely bookshed. If they're in the bookshed, big no-no. Right, it's 10 to. We are going to go for half an hour. So we'll come back and finish in 22. So reset. There we go. Timer has started. 30 mins. So 30 mins from if the cats are making their turkey noises. Hello? Hi? 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 Hey, Luna? Hello? You want to say hi? Ah, say hi to everyone. Yeah? Oh. Okay. Luna, such a pretty kitty. Such a pretty kitty. Aren't you? Yeah. Yeah. Now, nice to see you, but it's time to read. Thank you for seeing everybody. Good girl. Oh, good girl. Alright. One day she'll bite you on the nose. Actually, they're very, very good cats. They have never attempted to bite the harsh way. They have been brought up well. It is starting to get a little bit cold. Wow, it's coming up 5 and it's still light. This is quite good. Okay, I'm going to mute myself now. I will see you guys 20 past. The timer's going off, which means end of that 30-minute sprint. Let me know how you guys did. It's starting to get dark here now, so I had to put the lights on. Oh, my arm. Ouch. I am now on page 291. And the last page is 402. So yeah, just over 100 pages left, really. I'm getting good. I don't know how many pages I listened and read. Definitely a couple of chapters. Probably around 20, maybe. Cool. So I will verbally say thank you, Bessie, for joining. Basically, I'll explain in person as well. Reading sprints, productivity sprints, sprints in general are like timed sections. So, for example, you can do any sort of minute, whether it's 15, 10 minutes, 20, half an hour, 45 an hour, just to get stuff done. You don't have to read. Most people, because it is booktube, do read, but some people obviously have to study as well, so they can use it to do some studying. Some people do it to do housework, or video editing, or filming. Can be to do anything, but it's to use your sprints to just get stuff done, basically, that you wouldn't normally get done normally. So that's why we call them sprints. So yeah, welcome to your first ever sprint, Bessie. I hope you enjoyed it. I read just till now. My boyfriend is on the phone. I'm at 110 minutes now. It's dark here already. Yes, because you are into the future. It's already dark here. I read 22 pages. Well done, Rosie, for reading 22 pages. And Sunny, 22%. So it's all the twos. Hello, just joined. Hello, Catherine. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Sarita, read 28 pages. Well done, Sarita. That's really good. Well, I finished the bookshop. Oh, you finished it. How did you find it? I'm sure someone else has asked that already. Yes, you gave 4 stars. Okay. What didn't you like it about it? Hello, hi, Catherine, hi. Bessie, I finished 10 pages, but I came into it late and had a kitty harassment. Oh, we all know about those kitty harassments. I get them all the time. Or I harass them. It could be like the other way around. I really liked it. It was super cutesy and fun. Only 1 hour into the future, yeah. I'm gonna mute you for a bit, or else I can't hear the phone. What? That's just rude. For goodness sake, that's rude. I'm enjoying Polarthon so much. What team are you on, though, Sarita? Like, that's what I want to know. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? As well. Itch. Those of you that have joined and don't know, today I had the COVID vaccine, so my arm has been feeling a bit achy for just over an hour. So in case you do see me like rubbing it, that's why I kind of want to mention it. In case you see me rubbing it, or I just want to let you know it's just the after effects of it. It's just a bit achy. It literally feels like someone's punched it. And some bits it felt a bit rushed, and others slowed down. I wouldn't be able to tell you what time span was the plot, months or weeks. Well, as long as you enjoyed it. I mean, 4 stars is still pretty good. Polar bear, chomp chomp, and yes, you got the name. Oh, that's good. Thank goodness I got the name right. I always want to make sure I pronounce things right, because I'm not normally very good. But yeah, I just always want to make sure I go correctly. So we have a polar bear in the chat. We've got a penguin in the chat, VP. I am a walrus. I am Team Walrus. So we've got 3. We just need an Arctic fox now, really, don't we? 4 stars is great. I have a weird rating style. I have started using the core pile rating. It has definitely helped me. Yeah, I've really inputted my last 2 reads on there. I found it really honestly helps. And for some reason I can sit down there and just think like characters 1 out of 10, atmosphere 1 out of 10, like between 1 to 10 or whatever, like. So it definitely has helped. I'm gonna have to put these blinds down in a minute because it's getting really dark. That's came dark really quickly. I just remember it being like 10 to 5 and being still quite light, and now suddenly it's dark. So I'm thinking of doing like 1 more sprint until 6 p.m. because that is when we've got somebody else sprinting, and I know that everybody's going to want to join theirs, so including myself. So I will be Frolic. What's the channel again? Frolic Fiction. Did I retweet it? I can't remember if I did. Yes, it's on Ashley Frolic Fiction's channel, 6 p.m. Got Jade, got G, Ashley, Gavin's there, Becca's there, and Jodie's there. So yeah, be cool to join there. I have been enjoying Warrior Goddess training. I started it several times, but I've never finished it, and I'm very determined this time. That's good. Well, I hope you can get it done. I do it too. I still write them myself. I just kind of make the core pile do what I want because I'm indecisive. Yeah, sometimes when I'm indecisive, that's why I like the core pile thing. I feel like it helps. I claim Arctic fox. My spirit animal is definitely the fox. Do you know what? I really like foxes, and Arctic fox sounds so cute. If it wasn't for the fact that I don't know, I was going to be a polar bear just because the prompts were quite easy to fit books to, but then like Gavin just persuaded me with his personality, and then I was like, okay, I will try to be on Team Walrus then. So now Walrus, flop flop. Where I've lost my place now. 1 star is DNF, 2 star is almost DNF, 3 star is a good book, 4 star is love but not quite reread worthy, and 5 star is reread worthy. Yeah, I also rate my stars of what I would reread as well. Like if it wasn't a 5 star, I am not really likely to reread it. So yeah, if it gets a 4 star, I'm always like, you know what? I sometimes do sit there and I have to think, will I reread this book? And then I'll get rid of it. Is it 5:30-ish out there? It's 9:30 p.m. at my place. Yes, it is coming up to 5:30 here, which is why it's starting to get a bit dark outside. Where are we? I'm like, is this character 8 or a 10? Where do I put the line? So my rating system is much easier for me. I thought of going for Arctic Fox because it's so cute, but I didn't own all the books for the prompts. Is this about a discursive book series or show or something? So basically, Bessie, there's a readathon that's going on this week. And readathons are kind of like mostly themed. So for example, the Polarthon, which is this week, it's a week-long readathon where you basically read books, and there are prompts that go towards it. So this time around, there are 4 teams. That is the Arctic Fox team, the Polar Bear team, Team Walrus, and Team Penguin. And there's 4 booktubers that are the team leaders of all of these. And there are prompts that go towards each separate team. So for example, I'm Team Walrus, and our prompts are cold waters, Arctic setting, dive in, dark cover, and then the fifth prompt is a polar fantasy, so kind of like a fantasy in like an Arctic setting. And that is like your fifth prompt. Every team has got that fifth prompt, the polar fantasy. It's a readathon to read polar fantasies. But yeah, readathon in general normally is themed. So for example, I'm running my own one in the third week of February called Popularathon, and that's a readathon to read popular books, like really hyped and popular books sort of thing. Yeah, basically it's just to get reading done that you've been meaning to read, if you can fit your books towards it and feel like you want to join. And it's a load of fun too. So Polarthon has been really, really fun this week so far. And there's literally just this weekend left, and then it's gone. I can't believe it's gone really fast. I rarely give 5 stars, mostly 3 stars, which for me is a good rating. I hate when people hate on the 3-star. 3-star is like, it's meant to be like considered an okay read. Like, it's meant to be like, you know, don't recommend it, don't like it. 2 is just like, well, 1's more like DNF, like don't even bother sort of thing. I wouldn't recommend it. 2 is like, it was bad, but you know, could be better sort of thing. 3 is like okay, 4 is good, and then 5 is meant to be amazing. So actually 3 should be considered to be quite good. I rarely give 3s myself. I rarely rate things 3s. I'm normally 4s or 5s, to be honest. So the 50 Shades series is 1 star for me. Oh no! When I read the first book in that series, I gave it 4 stars. I don't know. I actually quite enjoyed it. I don't know. Like, 2-star is like bad, but there's something that made me not DNF. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Just not like that. It was no, Twilight is not 1 star. No. Oh no, I really liked the Twilight series. It was so boring. Oh no. But this is the interesting thing with books, like not everybody's gonna like a book that you'll like. You know, I'm one of those people that I will accept if somebody doesn't like something that I do like, if that makes sense. Rosie's back for a bit, but in 2 minutes got a call again for the other supermarket. Men, useless. Don't even get me started on men. The funny thing is, Aaron knows when he's done something wrong. As soon as I go, Aaron, he's like, what do I done now? Oh dear. Katie, you just have bad taste. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I really didn't like the first one, and I had a hard time to make myself listen to it. I had to force myself to read it. Which one's Catherine? There are so many better examples of smart than 50 Shades. Oh no. Oh yeah, definitely. There's so many better books of smart now. I mean, 50 Shades was quite a few years ago now. So when you think about it. Rosie wants the recommendations of smart, Catherine. I like Twilight. I hated the book that had all the blank pages, but I got on my nerves in that book. I have the nostalgia factor attached with Twilight. Same. Twilight was nostalgia. Just, it was the first book that got me into really liking teenage books. I was recommended it. I liked it at the time. I still like it now, really. I haven't reread it in a while, though. I prefer the movie over the book. Really? See, I prefer the books over the movies. When I first watched the Twilight movie, I really didn't like it. I like 50 Shades. but I read it 100 years ago. My dog just farted so bad. Penelope Douglas is a favourite author of mine. Depends what you like. I think I've read a book by Penelope Douglas. Bully, I think it was. I quite like that one. He is even smiling in his sleep. He's probably like laying there, like just knowingly that he let off a nice gassy little smell. He's probably like, ha ha ha. I like 50 Shades. I read Twilight in the real hype area. I was about 12 and I had to force myself. You shouldn't have to force yourself to read books. You should just enjoy them. Okay, so I'm going to set up a timer so we can squidge 1 last minute, 20 minute, 1 at 22 and 4 minutes. Just get it up ready. Maybe he landed it for me. Oh, come on. That was one time. That was one time. I enjoy it. Beatrice Small for Smut AL. Raquel for the Beauty Trilogy. If I want super dirty. I thought dirty was just dirty, but super dirty. Whoa. So if we want that super dirt, we know to come to you, Bessie. I have to call my boyfriend. I've got to mute you again. Well, that's just rude. It was a time when I didn't want to DNF. I mean, I try not to DNF. Most of the time I can get into books, but there will be an odd... If I can't get into a book, this is what I do. If I can't get into a book, I will swap to another book. And then I will try again. If I still can't, then that's when I kind of got to know. Sometimes I am told, though, to try and push through the first 100 pages of a book and see how I go after that. Because most of the time I'm told, like, give it a go after 100 pages. It does get better. So sometimes I do listen to people in that sort of sense. I will look them up, Bessie. See you go, Bessie. You've joined and you're giving people recommendations. And you never know, you could have given someone another favourite book. I have DNF one book so far, and it was last year. What book did you DNF last year? We want to know. The Claiming of Sleeping Beauty is the first book. The writer is actually Anne Rice under a pen name. Ooh, that's interesting because they wrote the Interview with the Vampire series, didn't they? Anne Rice, if I am correct. I usually stop reading, telling myself I'll try another time, but I'm never picking it up again for me not to do that. I DNF thrillers more than anything else. I don't often read thrillers, to be honest, but normally I do end up enjoying them. But there are an odd time where, with a thriller, if I really did not like the twist or if I really did not like the ending, then that kind of ruins it for me. I DNF'd The Note by Zoe Volbig. It just confused me and really wasn't what I hoped. Oh, I've not heard of it, so I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to quickly put my blinds down because it's really dark now. Down. There we go. Oh, it is really loud. There we go. It's starting to get a bit cold as well. Is it time? Yes, it is. Okay, let's read until the hour then. 20 minutes. I'll start a timer. Let's get one more sprint done before 6 p.m. GMT. I will Yeah, I'll mute myself. Oi! Don't eat my tissue. Hey, there it is. Let's turn that off. So officially the 20 minutes is up. I'm going to go through the comments of like where I started the sprint so that I can go through all of your comments. So, Bessie Phillips, I challenged myself to read a lot of classics one year. I was pleasantly surprised by Moby Dick. I read the whole thing unabridged. Well done. I mean, it's about a whale, isn't it? I'd probably be interested in that, to be honest. How many classics did you read? Do you have a booktube, Bessie? My favourite classic is Jane Eyre. I've not read that myself. Bessie read at least 10. Wow. I should read more classics, really. Whoops. Selected the wrong... where are we? I've lost it already. Okay, which was the best and which was the worst? I thought about doing that maybe. I think you should, Bessie. I think you'll enjoy booktube. I mean, sure, more the merrier. I'd definitely follow you. The Great Gatsby was the worst. There was no real storyline. It's not about anything really. I do have that somewhere. Although I thoroughly loved Jane Eyre, Pride and Prejudice, Emma, Wuthering Heights, etc. Moby Dick was my surprise favourite. My favourite part is the description of a whale's face. I really disliked Gatsby. Didn't understand what happened to Gatsby until the final scene. I did like it, but I read it 10 years ago. I read it 2 years ago. Didn't really like Agnes Grey. It wasn't horrible. I just gave it 3 stars. Katie is already seeing Ayers. Yeah, for some strange reason, during that sprint, I could feel strange sensations going on in my arm. For those of you that don't know, that have joined and you're like, what on earth is she on about? Today I had the COVID vaccine. And I literally had this strange sensation that something cold was running through my veins all the way to my fingertips, and that I had a strange sort of faded thumping pain in my wrist, sort of like pain and then go, and then pain and then go. And it was weird, but the cold feeling of things running down your arm, that's the weirdest thing. So I just went to vlog it because I'm vlogging my experience of it. If I start a booktube as a mother, I probably have at least one day a week when I read a children's book out loud, maybe a bedtime story series, and then have discussions on my fantasy books. That sounds pretty good, though. I prefer YA fantasy anyway. Don't we all? Don't we all? Kitty is being cute. Katie has turned into a cat. I like that with the bedtime reading. And that's very nice. I think children would love that. Definitely. Not an alien, but a cat. It's the vaccine. Yeah, realistically, the vaccine turns into a cat, you know. I need that vaccine. Then maybe do challenges like my classics one, maybe do a nostalgic challenge. So that would be Chronicles of Narnia, Lord of the Rings, Rats of Nim. Oh my goodness, the Rats of Nim, I remember that. And Redwall. Oh yes, I normally do challenges over the summer and winter breaks. I really like that idea. You should definitely do a booktube, Bessie. I think you have to do things you enjoy or you won't be motivated to do it, definitely. My kids get into them. I've got a 20-year-old, 18-year-old, 13-year-old, 11-year-old, 6-year-old. I will give it a shot though. Let me set up a space. I just moved and I have no living room. Yeah, I remember Angela telling me that you were just moving. So yeah, definitely get it sorted. I definitely subscribe. You've already got a few people here that would subscribe to you. So maybe this was fate, you joining today. I can't read right now, Katie. I'm not feeling so good. Oh, I hope it gets better soon. What's the matter? Why aren't you feeling Why aren't you feeling good? There you go, Rosie, Sunny, they'd subscribe. Sarita, read 15 pages. Well done. My dog is sleeping with his eyes crossed. It's quite scary. That's when they're dreaming, isn't it? It with tiny aliens in your face. I love your Zelda tattoo. Yeah, it's my first ever tattoo, this one. The Zelda one. I enjoy laying in bed. I'm really motivated to keep laying down. I'm so ambitious. What was that?
That.
Yeah, but did anything fall over?
Just dropped that on the floor and then they were like...
Oh, you dropped the milk and they ran away.
Yes, I did.
Oh dear. Do you want to say a quick hello to the live?
I'll say a quick hello.
Come sit next to me quickly.
I'll come and sit next to you quick.
Oh. Aaron's just woken up. He is zombie. This is my partner Aaron, for nobody that knows.
Evening.
He's just casually bringing over a milk.
I've got the kettle on. Yeah. First attempt of waking up.
Zelda is my favourite game series ever. They saw my tattoo, so it was just...
Zelda is good.
The alien's speaking to you. They're speaking to me through my arm at the moment.
I saw some flashing lights out the back door earlier, so that's probably your answer.
Maybe I'm summoning them. Aaron, watch out. Casey will be an alien by night. Aaron will be at work, so he'll be all right.
I'll be all right.
It's the cats that need to look out. Have a pint of Guinness for me. Well, you would, but he's working tonight.
I'll sneak one in somehow. What?
I had to drink on the job.
I do not drink on the job. They might. I don't. I don't get that chance.
The UFO is coming for her. I love Guinness. Do you like Guinness?
I'll drink it once in a while. Yeah, that's right.
What is it?
It's stout.
Oh, it's a stout.
It's like it's related to ale. It doesn't. It's yeah. That's the best way I could describe it.
I hate beer. Yeah, I don't like beer either. I only drink fruity ciders, alcohol-wise.
I am getting more into ale now, probably because I'm getting old. But yeah,
it smells and it's gross. Yeah, I remember years and years ago when there was a party at it was my first ever ex-boyfriend, and they had this game where you had a deck of cards on the cup, and when you blow the cards, like you have to blow some cards off, but if you blow the whole deck off, you have to drink it. It's the one with the last card that has to drink the cup, and they put loads of stuff in the cup. I was lucky enough to have a nice thing in my cup compared to the others. Like it was just beer and cream or something like that, but some people had like Tabasco sauce, beer, wine, all sorts of crazy stuff, and I was like, oh, I wouldn't want to drink that. So yeah, that was the only time I've ever really drunk beer. It wasn't nice, but they don't serve it correctly here. I desperately want to try it the proper way. Toot toot. I only drink rum. I gotta walk the dog again. Okay. I hate the Americanized beer. I know that game and I'm bad at it. What did I miss? I had to go make myself a cappuccino. To be honest, that was the last sprint anyway. So it's coming up 10 past. So I am going to end the live now because I believe there's another live that's about to begin that I think came up on my phone. Yeah, there's a live. What are you talking about? No, you actually made me be productive, kitty. Even that makes like no.
No.
But I have to. I do. I've been on for 3 hours and 38 minutes.
She's like, And
Can I end the live? Can I end the live?
Miss Phillips also has 2 kitties.
Ah, Miss Phillips has 2 kitties. Ours are 9 months now, I believe. To finish this, yeah, I agree, Sunny. I feel like every reader writer has kitties. They do.
They do.
A lot of book people have kitties.
When I watch you on doing your sprints, at least one of the people on the screen, a cat will come into it at some point or other.
Yeah, Pris has a cat. Who else has cats?
Everybody. And that right nutmeg.
Cool. I'm popping over to Follow It Through Fiction. That's where I'm literally going to go now, Catherine. I'm going to head over to Follow It Through Fiction's live to be in the comments. I'm sorry, but I will be live again tomorrow, but on the Joe Annotations channel on Twitter. Like, I have retweeted it. So if you set the reminder on that one, you'll know it's 10 a.m. GMT tomorrow. So I will be there with a few other booktubers if you want to see me again. But I need to finish this now, like a kid. I need it now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just I'm so sorry. You will get it done. You will get it done. I will let you all know if I start a butchery. Definitely. Tell Angela as well. Tell Angela, because Angela messages me. So if you tell Angela, say. Or you can just, like, if you've got a Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter as well at Kitkatscanread. You can tweet me there. But if not, then just message Angela and she will message me and be like, Bessie's got booktube now. And I'll be like, yeah, I can subscribe. So yeah. But yeah, thank you to everyone who's joined me. We've been here for nearly 4 hours, which is crazy. And it's gone by so fast. But I hope you guys managed to get things done and have a load of fun and like chat and read and study and whatever you managed to get done, make friends and whatever. Like, I hope you found it nice and relaxing. And yeah, it's made me happy. So thank you. All I can say is thank you. And I will be live tomorrow on Joe Annotations channel. So I will be doing more sprints, but on someone else's channel tomorrow. Anyways, goodbye everyone. I will be in the comments of Follow It Through Fiction's channel. If you go there, thank you all. Goodbye from me. And goodbye from Aaron.
Bye from me.
And goodbye from the kiddies. Until next time. Bye.